guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, yay! It is May 18th and there are 5 more days of school left. It's always so bittersweet at the end of the year because of course the kids are getting older, but it's also so exciting because no more wake ups, no more carpool, just for the summer. And this year Beckham's going to camp. I'm so anxious about it, you guys. It's the first time he's going, and I gotta tell you, I've got some anxiety about it. It's for a week, but so many kids from his school go, and they don't necessarily go to this camp, but a lot of the kids go to sleepaway camp. And I went as a kid. My sister and I went to a camp in Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. It was called Camp Nakanawa, and it was for 7 weeks. 7 weeks in the summer, from when school was out until school started again. That's where we were. It was all girls. And every year I didn't want to go. I did not want to go. I did not want to go. We started going, I think I was in 7th grade. And every year my mom was like, you're going, you're going, you're going. And then I would go and I would love it. And as soon as she would pick us up at the airport, I would say, I know I'm going to tell you, I don't want to go to camp next year, but I do want to go. I loved it. So anyway, camp is such a great experience, and I think all kids, given the opportunity, should go. If your kid goes to camp, or if you have a good experience, please comment below and ease my crazy brain. I know he's gonna have fun. I absolutely know it. Anyway, so 5 more days of school. It's May 18th, and I am finally on to do my April favorites. May has been a crazy month. Thank you all for the love regarding my aunt. It's okay. It's okay. I really appreciate it, and thank you. So I'm here to do April favorites. I know all of you love my favorites, and I love doing them. So this time I have some beauties, a book, and some non-tangible items. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, my first thing, it's not only my April favorites, but my year-round favorite, are my running shoes. It is so hard to find comfortable running shoes, walking shoes, and these are called On running shoes. They're from Sweden. I didn't get them in Sweden. I got them in California, but they sell them online, and they also sell them at most running stores like Run On. I think the Try Shop sells them. So they are so lightweight and so comfortable. They really are the best shoes ever. And I've never had people comment on my shoes before, like Nikes or Adidas or Brooks. But every time I wear these, someone comes up to me and says, aren't those the best shoes ever? So if you're a runner, even if you're not a runner, they're great for walking. They don't have the ties. They have these little bouncy laces. I don't know what you call them, elastic laces. So they just slip on and off, which is phenomenal. I love that. There's that phenomenal word. But they also come with laces if you like the standard, the old school way of putting the shoes on. Now, I was wearing these, and I kept telling my trainer, like, I love these shoes, but they're not tight enough, and I don't want to wear regular laces because I like the whole slip-on thing. So she was like, all you have to do is pull them tight and then tie them together. Who would have thought of that? Not me. So they're the best shoes ever. On running, it's O-N. I used to think it was a Q, but it's O-N, On running, from Sweden. Great shoes. They come in really cute colors as well. So, number 1. All right, the second thing, Casey's not leaving. Every time I turn the camera on, 1 or 2 of the dogs comes over. All right, the second thing, it is full on summer here in Texas. It is the hottest day of the year today. It is going up to 96 degrees today. It went from 30 degrees to 90 degrees. We didn't have any spring, hardly. We usually have some great storms and stuff, but this year we just didn't have any. So anyway, it is full on summertime. And you know what that means? Oh, now I have dog hair. Tan. So, oh, sorry about that. I used to be, you know, the tan goddess, and my skin hates me for it now. So if y'all are in your 30s, wear sunscreen for God's sakes. It is, I mean, tanning's not even a good thing. Nobody does it. It's so passe. But the fake tan, a lot of people like, you know, the dark skin look, the darker skin. Just gives, you know, it's not really dark. It just gives your skin a little glow. So this right here, this is Rodan and Fields. I sell it, but also love this because it doesn't have that funky self-tanner smell, and it is non-streaking, you guys. This stuff does not streak. It is a foam, comes out in little foam. Shake it up. See, little foam, you see that? And then you just rub it on. And it doesn't have that funky self-tanner smell. It's really great. I will leave my Rodan and Fields link below if you like, if you're looking for a good self-tanner, this is it. All right, the next thing is this It Cosmetics brush bath. I never used to wash my brushes until my niece Lainey did my makeup, and I will link the video above for y'all to watch it if you haven't watched it. She is so talented, this one. Anyway, so she told me about the brushes. There's Casey. She wants something, I don't know what. She washes her brushes probably, you know, I think she said twice a week or twice a month, something like that. Anyway, so I was, you know, hunting around looking for something to wash my brushes with, and I was gonna do like Dawn liquid soap, but no, that's too harsh. So I went to Ulta, and It Cosmetics, which I love It Cosmetics, has this brush bath. And you just spray it on. It's a spray. You spray it on your brushes, and then you wipe them off. So genius. And it works very quickly, and it leaves your brushes really soft and very clean. So if you're looking for a quick take along with you, spritz on your brushes, wipe them off on a washcloth, this is the perfect stuff. Brush bath, It Cosmetics from Ulta. Don't worry, I will link everything below, just as I always. All right, staying with the beauty products. Everyone knows I use Rodan and Fields, and you also know that they really don't have a product for removing your makeup. Convention is coming up in September, and I'm going, yay! It's in New Orleans this year. And maybe, they always release new products, maybe they're gonna release a new makeup remover, which would be amazing. But in the meantime, I was always on the hunt for a great makeup remover, and I found it. This is Clinique, old school Clinique, and it is called Take the Day Off. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. It is a balm. It's like, see, it doesn't come out. It's like, feels like coconut oil, but you just, you know, dip your fingers in there, rub it on your face, and I just stand there literally and just like watch TV and massage it into my face. It takes all my eye makeup off. It takes all my makeup off, and it feels amazing. It leaves your skin feeling so soft and smooth and hydrated. It's the best stuff. I'm so glad I discovered this. If you're looking for something great to take your makeup off with, this is it. Clinique, Take the Day Off. Try it out. Let me know what you think about it. It's really great. It comes in a small travel size as well, but I didn't know that at the time, so I bought the big one, which I'm very glad I did because I love it. All right, the next thing if you only get one thing from this video, it should be this. It is called, can you see that? Timeout. Can you see it? There you go. It is called Timeout. I got this on Amazon because I was watching someone's video and they said they had rosacea. And this, during spring break, I had a facial, and the facialist, is that what they're called, a facialist? Yeah. She said, you have rosacea. And I was like, I do? I've never had rosacea in my whole life. So it got me worried, and I was thinking about it, and this girl on YouTube was touting this stuff for her rosacea. And it also cures, let me read to you what it cures. Bug bites, eczema in huge letters, dermatitis, I don't know what that is, acne, rosacea, cold sores, pet rashes, fungus, psoriasis, poison ivy, any skin inflammation. I just put this on a cotton swab and I just rubbed it right here on my cheeks, my T-zone. And honestly, my skin has never looked better. It's probably a combination of this and the Clinique and the Rodan and Fields. But let me tell you another story about how amazing this is. My son he kept complaining that his foot hurt. And so he had this wart. He had this big, huge knot on his foot. And it was there for probably 6 months. He didn't really complain about it because it was a spot on his foot that didn't really contact the floor when he walked, because he plays football, basketball, everything, runs around all the time, never sits down. And then he started complaining about it. And so I looked, and it was like hard as a rock, and it was a big old brown spot. So I took a picture. I texted it to my friend who's a dermatologist. Thank you, Christy. And she said, oh, that is a plantar's wart. She said, go to the drugstore and get some Compound W, and it'll probably take a couple months to go away. So I did that, and I think they had this little little thing that you put on, and it freezes it. Some over-the-counter Compound W, you just make contact with it and freezes it. Well, he didn't like it. It hurt because you have to press into it, and he said it hurt when you pressed into it. So I think I used that twice, and it was getting better, but it was still hurting him. So I was like, I wonder if I could use this on it. So I started using this Timeout on his foot, and I would do it every night before bed, and I did it for a week. And he was like, Mom, I think my foot is better. So I said, let me see it. And he held up his foot, and I said, no, that's the wrong foot. And so he held up the other foot, and he was like, no, that's my right foot. That's the foot the wart is on. You couldn't even see the wart. There was no bump. There was nothing on his foot. This is a miracle cure. It is so amazing. His wart is completely gone. There's no residual. There's no bump. There's no scar. There's nothing. You can't even tell where the dadgum wart was on his foot. That's how amazing this stuff is. So go to Amazon and order some of this Timeout. If you have eczema, if you have psoriasis, if you have rosacea, if you have kids, if you have pets, if you have a face, go get this. I mean, really, it is amazing stuff. All right, 2 more tangible things. This is also amazing. This is called Wow, and it is root touch-up. This, I think I showed this in another video. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, for April, my favorite, I got the black. See that right there? The real dark roots. And see, I like my roots. I like to be rooty. I like my roots dark. So you brush this on, and then you just brush it into your hair. See that? Right on the roots. And it covers your grays. lifesaver right here. I won't go into this because I'm pretty sure I did this in another video. Anyway, I'll link it below. It comes in a million different colors. Really a great product. All right, the next book, this is a book, and I've been seeing this on Instagram a lot. Carson Daly posts a lot about it. Some other people do, and I always thought, that looks like something I might really like. And then when my aunt died, I was shopping in Target, and I just walked by, and it was the only one on the shelf, and I was like, I'm getting that book. Because sometimes you just need a little Jesus in your life. This book is called Jesus Calling. It's a real small book. I'm not going to get it all religious on you or anything, but it just has like daily affirmations, just things to read every day that might speak to you, might not, just remind you little things here and there. It's written by Sarah Young. That's really all I have to say about it. The last tangible thing, I almost forgot, I'm so glad I looked down, is this. Can you see this bracelet? If I move my hand out of the way. Can you see it? All right, it's from a company called My Intent. And my sister gave this to me for my birthday. It's all over Facebook, it's all over Instagram. A lot of people have these, and it's just a gold disc tied with string, real simple, and then you could, you know, loosen it or tighten it. What's so special about this is you pick a word, you pick your intent, you pick your word, you pick something that's special to you, and you put it on your bracelet. My sister gave this to me for my birthday, and she put the word vlogger on it. Isn't that special? So her word is sprinkle, because she likes to sprinkle her love everywhere. She sprinkles joy, she sprinkles love, she sprinkles happiness and cheer wherever she goes. Little trails of sprinkles everywhere she goes. So that is Shannon, and mine is vlogger. So if you have a word, if you have something, a love, if you have someone graduating, a birthday, something special coming up, a wedding, anything, this is such an amazing gift. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm wishing everyone a great end of the year for school. I know all you teachers out there are counting down the days, as I used to do for all of my teaching career, counting down those days, marking off those days on the whiteboard. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the love, and I will see you next time. Bye.